KTNA's energy is on the scene of an underground electrical fire that happened here in downtown Dubuque this afternoon. I've been here all day and the bodies have not yet been removed from the scene. This is an ongoing storm. They've been focusing their snow plowing efforts on the busiest roads. Take a good look at this 3D printer, no larger than a standard microwave. There's a McDonald's billboard that says, "Hail to the beef." Unfortunately, I don't think that's the route the president's going to be taking from Cedar Rapids, but you have to wonder, is that coincidence or was that strategic advertising? I don't know. You know, the real talker is the heat. It is just so darn hot out here today. I'm joined here right now by Frankie DiChiara, who scored the winning goal, winning your team the Clark Cup. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us here. When temperatures get this low, experts say it's okay to cut your dog's walk short. Bob, it's a beautiful breezy day here. I'm at the Port of Dubuque, and the boat traffic on the Mississippi River has just been hopping all day. And when Dubuque County residents say they have to be dug out of their homes, they're not kidding. Check out this monster. He was on the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, and he has literally stayed alive to take this flight. Tuesday morning, the faces of about 90 World War II and Korean War veterans shone with anticipation for their honor flight to Washington, D.C.
What are you looking forward to today?
See all I can see and get back.
It may be fair to say that nobody anticipated the trip more than 89-year-old Army veteran Kent Myers. Are you looking forward to today's flight?
Yes, I am.
He was in the first wave of soldiers on D-Day to storm the beaches in Normandy, France.
That's all he talks about is the honor flight and how he wants to honor his buddies that died on Normandy, on Omaha Beach. He lost quite a few friends that day, and he's just been kind of tearful and talking about that this last few months while he's been planning for this trip.
On this honor flight, Kelly Simpson is more than just Myers' guardian.
Finally here.
She is also his hospice nurse.
He has prostate cancer. We've been taking care of him for about 18 months.
Myers, who has never seen the World War II memorial, has been grasping onto life since receiving his honor flight acceptance.
He keeps repeating, "You got to keep me alive for 30 more days and 9 more days," and he's literally doing the countdown. For the end of his life, actually.
Kent Myers survived one of the war's most notable battles, and he has survived his own battle with cancer just long enough to see his dying wish come true.
He'll be ready to let go after this trip.
In Dubuque, Becca Habegger, KWWL News. In the long line for Governor Mitt Romney's event at the Dubuque Regional Airport, there's one line that's unexpected.
Get your Barack Obama buttons here.
But Romney supporter Jeff Rules says take a closer look.
We gonna win Iowa?
This is no pro-president pin.
This is my vacation time. This is how I'm spending my vacation. I'm out on the road. I go wherever they go. Woo! And I'm trying to get them elected.
Rule is here from Columbia, Missouri.
1 for 5, 3 for 10.
Where he works as a dietitian at a local hospital.
The Obamacare is just a travesty. It's horrible. And when it really kicks in, it's going to get even worse. Hospitals, you know, there's already people quitting and doctors quitting at the hospital where I work. And, you know, it's time for a change.
Inside the airplane hangar, a crowd of some 3,000 people heard from Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley and NASCAR legend Richard Petty before Governor and Mrs. Romney pulled up in a plane. Romney says President Obama did not fulfill his campaign promises of 2008.
He said, for instance, he was going to be a post-partisan president. He's been most partisan in dividing and attacking. He also said he'd cut the deficit in half. He doubled it. He was going to get unemployment down to 5.2% right now. We just learned on Friday it's up to 7.9%.
Romney touted his credentials as a successful businessman and former governor of Massachusetts.
Instead of raising taxes, we raised take-home pay. Instead of having jobs disappear, we grew jobs. And instead of having a deficit, we had a surplus. It can happen.
Here's your change.
A line supporters like Rule hope to see come true.
Hot chicks vote Republican.
In Dubuque, Becca Habegger, KWWL News. Ron and Tara, take a look at this teeny little building here behind me. This is the restaurant stand the hot dog stand owned by Randy and Mary Ann Black. But they don't just own it, they also work it together, both of them in that teeny little space 6 days a week. There is certainly a lesson in love and patience there somewhere.
The Chicago dog has a very specific set of ingredients.
For Randy Black and his wife Mary Ann, there's a very specific recipe to follow when you're working in a hot dog stand the size of a walk-in closet.
He drives me crazy in a big space, so the size of the space really doesn't make any difference. But we laugh a lot, and I think that's the secret.
The couple opened Dogs, authentic Chicago hot dogs, in December after he got bored of retirement from his job as professional chef.
At my age, I felt like I just wasn't fit to work for anyone else. This location was available. I think Lower Main is dynamic.
The menu is simple by design.
We wanted to put out a limited number of products, but make them all exceptionally authentic and make them all exceptionally good so that people would return.
In life and in business, the Blacks work side by side in this restaurant that's uniquely them, even down to the bumper sticker plastered walls.
It's my husband's attempt at decorating.
After professions spanning from law to higher education, the couple relishes operating their hot dog stand with a healthy heaping of humor.
We've both had very serious jobs in our lives and understand what's serious and what's not, and so we try to laugh where we can.
Even in close quarters.
I'm a very funny man.
No, I'm the funny one. You think you're the funny one, but you're not.
You're the straight. I'm the funny.
No.
Humor, how's that for a Valentine's Day week lesson for you? Now, the couple says they see between 25 and 40 customers per day. It's a number they expect to see rise as the temperatures likewise rise. Live in Dubuque, Becca Habegger, KWWL News.